The ending of the game.
Essentially, we'll jump into this moment when Team 7 reunites. Pretty strong moment. I remember it kind of vividly when Sasuke jumps in and kind of drops that bombshell of wanna be Hokage. So, but we kind of jump into the scene, and the biggest thing for here is we'll kind of have to cut through the cutscenes. As most of the Storm games, they have very beautifully animated cutscenes. Sometimes there's slides. For the bigger moments, they're going to be these animated scenes. But for now, they're a bit long, and we don't want to spend an hour kind of doing this stuff.
So have you played any of the Storm games before? You
I
can hold the microphone up.
I played them terribly. I did 2 last, and then I did 3. Was that the one with Mecha QB?
That was the Revolution.
Yeah, that was Revolution.
Yeah, so
I think that was the last one where I just embarrassed myself. on that one.
I actually really enjoy playing online as soon as the game comes out because I have no idea what I'm doing. But the battle modes are a lot of fun.
So as you guys can see, the battles are just much more scaled out. I'm getting thousands of kills kind of just walking around. And with that, you still do your abilities. You can still power up your chakra to do special ability, which kind of just slices and decimates everything around you. And then you can call an assist with Sakura and Sasuke.
This is awesome. How do you pronounce this?
Please, I'm terrible with pronunciation.
Oh, the character he's playing?
Yeah.
Gamakichi.
Gamakichi.
Yeah. This is him, much older. Hopefully everyone's up to date on Naruto, because this is a bit spoilery.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you know what? Just catch up.
Yeah.
It's really good. Like, once you get to the war, it's amazing.
yeah.
Sure.
It's really good stuff.
And as we've been promoting the game, sometimes we have like a new trailer, or new assets, and they show off like key moments that are going on. And
Oh, yeah.
some people are like, oh, I haven't watched it. It's like, well, we're trying to promote the game, so we're trying to get it out there. So hopefully we're not ruining it for anybody, but we want to show you how cool the game looks in the different areas.
This looks amazing.
Yeah, like in the screenshots we've shown before, you see like that single still of all those particles flying in the air, and you just see all this in action of like everyone flying around, like everyone using these abilities, and it's all running fluid and smooth. It's just fantastic.
You're like just tromping all over tiny white Zetsus.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
You definitely feel very empowered.
You have defeated a lot of people.
Yeah, 5,000 apparently. So let's keep going.
So tell us your experiences working at Viz Media, going through kind of the end of Naruto.
Oh wow, that's still kind of going through it. It's
Yeah.
like it's momentous. It's being a part of the Naruto generation, like seeing it from when it first started,
Sure.
and then growing in popularity, and then as an otaku, like just knowing about it on the Japan side was exciting. But
Yeah.
then once it got localized and Viz brought it over, we had the content translated, and it just brought to your front door, and I got to be a part of that. As being a fan, I got to fan out and just like kind of go, hey, well, maybe you guys could put this in there. We're like, no, we're not going to do that. Like, okay, now I understand.
Did you know about some of the events that were happening before they were public?
A little bit,
Yeah.
but I actually make an effort not to read ahead because I have access to it. As
Yeah.
I said, like I am a fan,
Yeah.
so I would wait till things were officially like finalized before I would get into it. Like I like to tune in every week and read the chapters as they came out. So that Monday, I actually get excited to read Shonen Jump Weekly with everyone else.
You have a very impressive will, Reg. I'll give you that. It's tough to do.
Yeah, it's really, really tough. But being able to work on the front lines, we have access to a lot of things beforehand, and they're not always complete, so they're not always 100% like how they could be.
Sure.
So it's rewarding to kind of wait, but
Sure.
it's also exciting to kind of know about stuff before people
Yeah.
hear
So-
about it.
Kind of recap, Dave, if you want to just talk through like what's going on right now.
Sure, right now, so as the other prior Storm games, we're going to jump into a QTE session. And as I mentioned before, the graphics, the particle effects, everything just looks amazing. So this is like a perfect example of how everything looks.
Don't mess it up.
Well, the pressure's on. I'm trying my best. But yeah, and this is like half QTEs, half interactive. So right now, as you can see, I'm just very happy.
Yeah, we've been trying to get work done, but David's just been playing all day.
Yeah, that won't change.
Are we seeing an early level or? Like
This
a
is
mid-level?
like we're about 40% into the game.
Okay.
So
Oh wow.
yeah.
So I got to earn this kind of action.
Yeah. So it's probably 40% into the game, especially with the missions going up to this. It kind of builds up to this scope of what you're seeing right now. So it definitely feels earned. And
So how does the story? Where does Storm 4 pick up in the story?
It's right here. This is pretty much like the war arc.
Okay.
The Allied Shinobi War. This is pretty deep into it. I mean, you see Sasuke there, which is a pretty big deal.
Yeah.
I don't want to get lambasted for this for being incorrect, but I don't remember this scene exactly playing out this way. So this is kind of awesome, actually.
Yeah.
Like CyberConnect 2 might be crazy.
CyberConnect 2, and I can't say what's canon and what's not, but CyberConnect 2 works with,
I'm okay with this.
Yeah, they work with the creators a lot, and everything's approved and kosher and cool. It's not like they're going off, off
Oh no,
script.
not at all.
Yeah,
like, this is totally in line with what could happen. So if indeed it has happened, like I said, I'm not an expert, and it's been a while since I read this chapter.
Sure.
I don't blame you. Just hundreds of them, and it's tough.
But this is really cool.
Yeah, once again, like just being immersed into this, not only watching it as like an animation or movie, but you're interacting in small ways, really helps a lot. I almost missed that one.
Love it. And the stars above, what does that instigate?
Oh, stars. So essentially, you want to get max stars. With the higher amount of stars you get, the higher ranking you get as the most Japanese game.
It's tracking how well he's pressing like the button.
The sooner you press it, the more
up.
stars you get.
Oh, awesome! You're doing really good.
Thank you, thank you. I'm professional.
Hey, that's why he's playing and not me. It'd be falling off and.
But yeah, like as you guys can see right now, just those effects, just all blurring through the screens, blows my mind.
Wow. It's crazy when we go to CyberConnect 2 and we talk to the development team about like what they're working on. Like it's funny when as game developers, what's super important to them. They're like, yeah, you see the look on his face right here. We're gonna tweak that. Like they pay attention to the craziest amount of detail on these characters and these animations. And
they seem very at least last time they seem very proud of their faces, especially in this game.
For sure. Like how they're it's contorted in pain.
Yeah.
You see all the emotion right there.
That was
actually really cool.
As well as I did, it was an A, so could have been an S. Well, I'll work harder.
So, is there another stage coming up? Are we doing one more stage?
Sure. If we have time lots, do you guys want to see one stage?
Yeah, let's do one more. I know a lot of people want to see the free battle, and you want to see the different battles. We'll get to that.
And with like every other game in the Naruto Storm series, after you finish a chapter, it's going to give you a score. You can go into more detail about what happened. But for me. And also, I forgot to mention before, there's always challenges with each story.
Within each.
Yeah, that